It is deepest, darkest Evesham, and there are hoodies in the neighbourhood. And all that's left to say is, New Fritz. You won't get that just because basically that's a saying between me and my mate Mark. The No Fritz enterprise has been around since 2006. Oh well, just wanted to get that out of the way anyway. Welcome back to the Evesham Gamer. I am Teg. Right, I know I've said this before, okay? I've said this many times, right? I will not invest in another video game ecosystem. However, I say however, there is no however. I haven't invested, okay? But this is the first time I've ever played a Nintendo Switch. This is absolutely true. Okay, maybe not exactly true, because I did play this about half an hour ago. I started playing this Virtua Racing on the Nintendo Switch, and I've wanted it for freaking ages. So you're probably saying to yourself, well, if he's not invested in the Nintendo Switch and isn't interested in getting invested in the ecosystem of Nintendo Switch, then what the fuck's he doing with the Nintendo Switch? And secondly, with a game. Basically, my missus' son has, thanks to you, thank you very much, has lent me his Switch. So I've created an account, which I already had an account with the Wii U many years ago. And never bought anything. I think I bought one game. I think it was Dr. Kawashima's Brain, something like that, so I could mod my Wii U at that time. And so I had the fantastic sum of 22 pence still left in my account, which I was really pleased with for some reason. But anyway, you're not here for that. You're here to see what I consider, and as I say, I've been waiting to play this for a very long time, the definitive version of Virtua Racing. And this is the definitive version of Virtua Racing. I always considered, prior to playing this version, the PlayStation 2 Sega Ages collection, or Sega Ages, was it Sega Ages or Sega Classics collection on the PS2, which has got like these remade versions of Fantasy Zone and Golden Axe and stuff, which are just, let's be honest, frankly awful. But the standout game on that collection was Virtua Racing, and I'm going to have to do a comparison to myself. I'm not going to do a comparison video, but anyway. So here we are. Finally, I've got my digital hands on Virtua Racing on the Nintendo Switch. I also got G LOC Air Battle as well. The arcade version, which that's for an entirely different video. What M2 have done with that is absolutely fantastic. I need to say no more. Just look up some videos on YouTube for that. But this is what you're here for, Virtua Racing, okay? And this is what I'm here for, is Virtua Racing. I really wasn't impressed with the Joy-Cons, so fortunately has had the the thing that you can put the Joy-Cons on. And I'll tell you what, so responsive. You've all seen this before, probably, but you haven't seen someone quite so excited about it as I am. And we're going to play it right now. So, wow, I'd love to know what your memories are of Virtua Racing. You see, for me personally, I had to think about this. I think the first time I played Virtua Racing, I thought it was originally Guildford Laser Quest back in the 90s. But actually it wasn't. I don't know when it was, but the first time I played this game in the arcades was at some random arcade in Newquay in Cornwall. And it changed everything for me, basically. And I have such an admiration for it. A lot of people criticize the Mega Drive version. I don't think there's any reason to criticize the Mega Drive version, purely on the basis that it's a technical feat in itself and it handles just like the arcade. So to say it's the worst version, well, graphically maybe, but handling wise, it's pretty much identical to the arcade. And you got to give credit where credit's due for what the team that created the Virtua Racing on the Mega Drive did with that particular version. But enough of that. Enough of that. Let's have a go, shall we? I'll try and talk through this, but let's just do a race. So, and obviously I'm going to play it on easy because I'm an old man now. So, yeah, I don't know quite what to do here. Here we go. Right, I think Okay. Off we go. Oh, just look at the draw distance as well. There's no popping. What the fuck? That's crazy. Right, so look at the changing the views. All good. Let's go back to that. Got one here first. Nice. Let's see if I can get first place though, shall we? So anyway, I like this. This was a game changer. Let's be honest. If this game hadn't been made, right, there'd be no Virtua Fighter, no Virtua Tennis, no Virtua Cop, no Virtual On. I doubt either. And games in that, you know, in the Virtua series, for example. I mean, I reckon there'd be no House of the Dead. So I guess we really do have a lot to thank Virtua Racing for, and obviously, you know, the team that created it. Was it M2? I mean, they did for this, but I don't know about the original. I should really know that, shouldn't I? Or should I? I mean, I don't know everything, so. But the handling on this is absolutely fantastic. I know people can emulate this now and what have you, but this is nice. This is nice, and I'm enjoying it. I'm enjoying it more than the PlayStation 2 version, which is a bit mad considering that was my go-to version of Virtua Racing. I mean, admittedly, yeah, the arcade version on MAME is obviously a draw, but this is if I play my cards right, sorry, I've got to change the subject. I may well be able to finish first on this, but let's not count our chickens before they hatched. Do not go into me, you Navajos. Look, oh. Oh, well, he didn't take that corner so well. Let's just change up a little bit here. Let's change the view a bit. Now, I'm going to go back to the view I was on because I'm quite... Oh. Are we going for it? Is it? It's the final lap. Let's do this. Zing Zinga. Or Dunga Bunga, as my friend, God rest his soul, Luke used to say. So anyway, like, yeah, what do you think of this game? Like, what's your favourite version of Virtua Racing? Have you played all the versions there are? The arcade version, and then the emulated main arcade version, the Mega Drive version, 32X version, PS2 version, Switch version. Am I missing one? Because I don't believe I am. Oh yes, look at that. And I don't even know what setting it was on, I just started it off. So yeah, Virtua Racing. Don't recall if I've ever actually managed to get to the podium before. Maybe this Switch version is actually easier than any other version. You tell me. Although I should know now because I've now played every single version there is of Virtua Racing. What's he doing with his yacht? And yes, I am calling it a yacht. Oh, that's pretty. Oh, that. Yeah. All upscaled. Is it upscaled? I don't know. It's been redone, hasn't it? Right, let's give. Let's put it in here, shall we? Get goal. Right. I don't have Nintendo Online. I don't want Nintendo Online, so don't tell me to get Nintendo Online. So cancel that. No, I don't want to try again. Okay. Right, there we go. You saw my first attempt. There you go. So I have played it a little bit, but once. Yeah. Well, anyway, it's blown me away, this. And I think it deserves a bit more love. And currently, as of what's the date today? I haven't even looked at the date. Was it 21st of November 2025? This game is currently on sale for £1.79 on the Nintendo Store. So if you haven't got it, definitely pick it up. You know, fortunately, I don't believe it's physical, so you have to get digital anyway. So, but that's me done for another week. You know, not too much going on at the moment. I'm just with YouTube and what have you. I've got a lot of other things going on, but that's neither here nor there. Don't worry, I'm still around. Let me know what you think below in the comments. Like your best version of Virtua Racing, what your favourite is, or your favourite system is to play it on, for whatever. Or have you got something else you can suggest? In the meantime, take care of yourselves. Speak to you soon. Ciao for now.